Everything was literally going terribly wrong on my end, and I'm sorry. Like, I was trying to stay quiet and capture the investigation.
So you guys have something very dark there in the hotel. It is demonic.
They walk their fingers across the wall. That's kind of what it sounded like.
Yeah, that was weird.
St. John.
I swear I just heard,
Like,
thank you. I felt the floor move right when you said that.
It was like
or creaking.
walking on it.
Yeah.
Holy I just saw someone that way.
Why are you worried about the water? Are you trying to warn us?
Yep.
I'm Jane. I love history and storytelling.
My name is Bert, and I like the technical side of paranormal investigations.
And with our good friend and psychic medium Lauren Moss providing remote guidance from Michigan. We gather lore from history and use modern science to investigate the paranormal.
The baby?
Because you can't have one without the other. Unearthly, history, and paranormal investigation.
I seriously was almost done with this investigation. It seems like they don't want us to be doing this. Everything was just going wrong. The gimbal was not working. The camera just stopped working too. It overheated. And it was just a bad technical issues on my end. So I wanted to say sorry.
We were probably out there for 45 minutes to an hour, I'd say, and it's just gone.
Yeah.
It's just gone. And like all of our equipment charged all night last night and today.
Yeah.
I mean, there's our backup batteries are charged, everything's drained.
Show them what we got from the front. Yeah, they definitely know.
Mm-hmm. They're into it.
Yeah.
They're into it. That's so cool.
What?
It's a dusty house. That's so cool. It's just right there.
Yeah, you could like see through the fence.
And that's where we were last night. Like, that's so cool.
Yeah, literally right next door.
We're in it. Like, in it.
Menger Bar. What up, Teddy?
What's up, girl? How you living, Teddy? You picking up some Rough Riders?
Walking into the Menger Hotel feels like being inside of a time capsule that is constantly opening and closing all at once. A paradox of sorts in this building. We would come to encounter those that wanted to communicate with us, as well as those who acted as guardians to the stories held inside. A brewer and cooper by trade, William Menger built a brewery in 1855 in San Antonio after he immigrated from Germany in 1847. Menger's brewery and beer became so popular with locals and travelers alike that he decided to build a hotel around his saloon. Opening as a 2-story, 50-room hotel in February of 1859, the Menger Hotel is the oldest, continuously operating hotel west of the Mississippi River. When the hotel was sold to its original contractor, Major J.H. Campman, in 1881, he began remodeling the building. Because Campman didn't feel that Menger's original saloon was consistent with the high-end travel experience he marketed to his guests, the Menger Bar was created to be an exact replica of the House of Lords pub located in British Parliament. Due to its proximity to the Alamo, much of the land underneath the new addition was once part of the bloody grounds of the Battle of the Alamo in 1836. The Emily Morgan, the Alamo, and the Menger comprise an area of downtown San Antonio known as Alamo Plaza, which is also a hotbed of paranormal activity. The Menger Bar was a favorite spot for Theodore Roosevelt to recruit members of the 1st United States Cavalry, known as the Rough Riders. Because Roosevelt thought there was no one better qualified to be a cavalryman than a cowboy, he set out to parts of Oklahoma, Arizona, New Mexico, and Texas to recruit. Along the way, he also recruited several indigenous people to help with tracking and guiding. Altogether, Roosevelt recruited 1,060 men to fight in the Spanish-American War of 1898, making the Menger Bar their meeting point. Staff of the Menger Bar have reported seeing apparitions of men at the bar late at night wearing military uniforms. Of all the hauntings reported at the Menger over the years, most consistent and beloved is that of a young maid named Sally White. Sally worked for the hotel in the late 1870s and lived nearby with her common-law husband, Henry Wheeler. He was known for his violent temper, binge drinking, and ravenous jealousy. Wheeler often accused Sally of being a sex worker at the Menger due to her proximity to rich travelers and her reputation for being an attractive young woman. On Monday, March 27, 1876, Wheeler publicly beat and threatened Sally after he returned home unable to find her. They returned to their home where Wheeler threatened to shoot Sally through the stomach. The police were called, but upon not finding a firearm, dismissed the threat. She begged the police for help, and arrangements were made for her to sleep in the local courthouse offices. She returned home the next morning to find him drunk, enraged, and brandishing a gun. The two argued, and Sally fled her home in fear of her husband for the final time. Henry Wheeler shot Sally White through her stomach as she ran through the streets towards the hotel. He fired 2 more bullets through her back before she made it safely inside her beloved workplace. Upon her death, the Menger family covered the cost of her funeral, which totaled to $32. Sally White is often seen in her maid's uniform and bandana carrying linens all over the hotel, never speaking to anyone.
It's like nobody here right now. It was so bustling early and whoa. Check this out. The mirror. It's like who would just, why is it all smeared like that?
It's old, it probably needs to be resilvered.
Oh, probably. Yeah, you can see how old that is. And there's so many mirrors in this place. So we should count them all.
Yeah, that's in the mirror.
That's crazy. That's how old it is.
Mm-hmm. It's like, that's what the mirrors at the clay pit did too. The quarterly ones. I bet if we came here at night, we'd get something.
Oh, yeah.
What the Robert Manabelle is this?
Oh my god.
What the Robert and Annabelle is this?
She has such black eyes. That's scary.
And she's so sad. Why is she so sad?
We hear a strange tapping on these windows as we walk by them, almost like someone's trying to get our attention from outside. So immediately we start rolling our cameras. And we just heard like, it was like literally right when we walked by this window.
It went with us. It went with us down the other windows.
And it sounded like something tapping on the window. I thought it was like raining out. It kind of sounded like that. Like
it's kind of like, you know how a kid would like walk their fingers across a wall? That's kind of what it sounded like.
Yeah, that was weird.
Have you heard about Hugo and Kim?
We had been hearing a lot of like paranormal activity going on in the rooms, so we got this night vision camera drawn in the main area of the room, and we did see some poltergeist activity happen in somebody's closet that stayed here. So we got another camera on the floor pointing at Jane's things, because whatever is here, Sally or whoever it is very curious about people's things. So this video was submitted by Michael Pate, April 2nd, 2014. So according to this video, there's some paranormal activity that happens in the Menger Hotel, and we're just going to review the footage.
I'm here at the Menger Hotel. I think that's how you say it, Menger. Waiting for Mike. He went across the street to get some playing cards because we're just waiting for some sort of ghost activity. Nothing yet. It's a pretty nice hotel though. There's a flat screen. There's 2 closets. Here's one of the closets.
In this video, there's some poltergeist activity that happens.
And then there's another closet.
She starts looking around the room, and once she goes to this closet, she checks it out.
With lots of space also. Lots of closet space.
Nothing abnormal. And then this happens.
Yeah, that's about all there is in here. Hello? Mike?
She searches around the room. She's hesitant to open the door. Of course, I would be too. And then check this out.
What? Nuh-uh. Oh my god. Oh my god. You've got to be kidding me. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Mike, where are you? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my... Oh my god. Okay, no. Oh my god.
We have Jane's items here. In the video, it was just scattered about, so
Yeah.
something picked it up and threw the lady's clothes on the ground. So if we capture anything like that, that'd be amazing. So
That would be.
yeah, we have Lauren tonight for about an hour via Facebook chat, so stick with us. What up?
What's up with you?
There we go.
So, a couple of things before we get started.
Okay.
You do have something dark in that hotel. Like, extremely dark.
Like after us dark or just here?
It's not gonna be after you guys, but it is here and want to make its presence known. And
Okay.
it is dark. It's really, really dark. It's negative.
Like, are we talking demonic or are we talking like bad human?
Yes.
Okay. Ooh.
So, make sure you guys are loaded up.
Bert's
protection wise.
okay. Hang on, Bert's doing settings real quick.
There we go.
Okay. Hey, now we have you. Say that again for us now that we're recording the screen.
Okay, so you guys have something very dark there in the hotel. It is demonic. It's probably not gonna affect you guys, but it may make itself known.
Okay. Is there any particular area we should avoid, or is it just kind of everywhere?
It's just everywhere. It goes where it wants. From what I'm getting, it's because of everything that went down at the Alamo that this thing was created.
Whoa.
Not us.
Oh, that's a lot of trauma. That
The camera coincidentally stops recording when we mentioned the entity. Luckily, our room camera was already rolling.
Oh, that's a lot of trauma. That would make sense.
Okay.
Okay.
Something else, you guys need to listen for the names Herbert and Mark. That kept coming through during automatic writing. Herbert and Mark.
Okay. Or Herbert and Mark.
They are, and possibly Teddy.
Oh, I was hoping.
Yeah. So Herbert, Mark, and Teddy.
I've been sending out the vibes for Teddy real hard. I'm like, buddy, if you're here, let's just night at the museum, please.
So, you might be looking at the hotel as being a battery, a portal. I keep seeing it as being like coming up and going out, and going back down, coming up. It's like constantly doing this motion.
Ooh, okay. That just made me think of like those precipitation charts for kids' classrooms, you know? That's kind of what it reminded me of.
Exactly.
Just keeps on building.
Exactly, and that's kind of what it. But it's not only just the hotel. I mean, the hotel's a part of it, but it's like the whole area is doing that.
I believe
Over
it.
and over, and that might be part of a residual. But I don't know. That's just what I see.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's
Then
why.
I had to do my own research because my grandfather kept coming through. So
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
So your family like was involved in the renovations, you said?
I think he donated money anonymously to the renovations.
Hell
Okay.
yeah. That's so cool.
That's
We'll see.
amazing.
I don't know. I keep thinking he might come through tonight. I don't know. We'll see.
Hell yeah. Oh, wow. The gimbal just turned off.
Like right when you said that.
That was really wild.
Okay, well, let's see if my grandpa comes to take ramps.
That hallway goes down to the lobby.
Do you have the EMF detecting?
I do have the EMF detector, yeah.
This time, not only does the gimbal stop working, but immediately after, the camera stops recording once again.
We just feel like an urgency. I wouldn't say like a rush of energy. Lauren asked if we were feeling like a rush of energy.
Like right before we called her, yeah.
Like right before we called you, yeah, it was like intense. But it's
Like
like a,
I was knocking over things because it was just.
yeah, Bert here.
End of the hallway behind you.
Mm-hmm.
There's like, I'm gonna say you're gonna have interactions with them, but there's a lot of onlookers, spirits that are going with the color anything.
Yeah. That's so crazy. I've got like okay, I'm gonna reverse the camera real quick so you can see down the hall. There we go. And that's a human. We saw that human come out. So.
I'm hearing weight.
Okay.
Hearing the name John.
Okay. I'm just moving you around in case you need to.
They're still just like, they're basically got like their arms together like this, and they're just kind of just watching.
Yeah.
They're just onlookers. Time period, they're like multiple decades.
Yeah. Well, this, yeah. I kind of feel like it's
1930s.
okay.
On some of 1950s on some of them.
Okay.
Military.
Are we
There's
still,
military.
but like good, just curious.
Yeah, they're curious. They're just very curious.
Okay.
They're very, very curious.
Are they like, is it like a threatened curious? Like they're cool with us being here and asking questions? Something just tapped my back.
I'm getting like half of them are cool with it, the other half are like, we're not talking.
That's okay, not everybody has to talk. You know.
You have the EMF detector?
I do. Can you still see us?
Yes.
Okay, we had a connectivity message pop up on our end.
Something's trying to block me. Because I want to go into that room.
Into that one?
Yeah, like something just said stop. It
Oh
just
wow,
blocked,
we
and
just
right up to my.
we just got another like network interruption series of messages as you were talking about that. I don't know if the screen will record that or not.
Yeah, it will.
I swear to God, I just saw someone standing down that hallway.
Many guests have stayed in one of the rooms in this hallway, and a lot of them have reported seeing a dark figure at the end. Doing a search online, we found several guests had posted pictures or videos of that alleged dark, shadowy figure.
It looks like.
Yeah, they're standing everywhere.
Yeah, there's so many spirits supposed to be here.
Like I saw it like,
I'm not seeing any females. This is like very male oriented.
I'm gonna, okay, there's our video. Okay, one of the things I love in this hotel is we've got these weird little like half floors. I guess it's where like old and, ooh, it got hot right here. It still says 80, but it got,
Yeah, it does feel really, really hot though.
man, it was like thick right there.
Can you shoot back down that
Yeah.
stairwell?
You may walk back down it?
Okay, it's a man in a military uniform. Hold on, let me see if I can't get him.
Oh, Babe Ruth, sweet.
We're next to,
Major. He's a major. Major John.
that's the John you got earlier.
Major John. Major John Browning.
Cool.
Whoa.
Will he talk to us?
Can you show us you're here, John?
He's just standing there like he's guarding the floor.
Okay.
You just had a door pop up from the
Oh,
left
that's
side
good.
of the phone.
Oh, I see it.
It's on the phone?
It's on, yeah, I see it on the floor.
Whoa.
John, if you can hear me, can you do that again?
Let me get still so I can make sure it's not me moving.
Temperature just went up.
Temperature went up.
Hi, John.
I saw a shadow move with my eye, not with the camera, on that, like through those doors right there.
Here, I'll try to.
John, why are you protecting that floor?
And
That was Bert's gimbal.
get rid of this thing.
You are really having fun tonight.
Yeah, well,
Him and his gimbal.
When have we told you about playing with the
I see that orb again.
am I close to it?
Major, sir?
No, it's gone. Go towards the door. Kind of stop. It's behind you now. It's between me and you now. Be still. You're facing it.
I don't know if he's gonna speak, because he's just like, he's almost like in a sentry position where he's guarding the doors.
Mm-hmm. It went behind you.
Hey John, if you do me a favor, can you
It's behind you again.
Can you do a knocking sound?
Do it again.
Just try it.
Thought I heard something.
It was like a metal, like something hitting metal.
Oh, I just heard something like right here. Literally just like on the wall here.
Can you do it again? Yeah, it's right there. Because I'm watching the clock on it.
Oh my god, the orb. Step back one brown square. That's where I saw it.
Right here?
And now it's gone.
That's it. It sounded like that tapping was like right here.
That's where Lauren's sand and tap.
Wow.
The town getting close to it again, right?
It sounded kind of more like
The orb there now again.
I mean, it feels very calm. Like
John, do you have anything that we should know about? I'm hearing blood again.
Are you getting any changes, Bert?
no, I'm just making sure if he gets fired up or something, you know.
I'm just trying to look through and try to debunk that orb and make sure it wasn't like a lens flare or anything like lead normally. It's like purple at the top of the stairs. I'm just gonna move the camera to. That's interesting. Look through there. Look through here. It's purple right by that light.
Like right below it.
Uh-huh. And it just kind of stays there.
Okay, so I'm hearing a
Yeah, you can
female,
see
like,
it.
off that, going up those stairs, like, calling for John.
Same John?
Saying John.
I swear, I just heard.
Like,
Thank
she's
you.
she's his booty call or something like that.
Wait, Bert just heard a thank you. Was it male or female?
It sounded like a female.
Okay, so I'm hearing a
Yeah, you can
female,
see
like,
it.
off that, going up those stairs, like, calling for John. Like, calling for John.
I don't know if it came from the. I heard it like clear as day, but it was like super quiet. Like, thank you. Like right after she said that she was looking for him. It was like she was saying thank you for finding him, or at least calling out to him.
Do they know how close they are to each other?
I'm hearing now. I think they do now. And I think there was gonna be like, you may get more interactions trying to get them together, but that's, they can't find each other.
Okay. I'm just gonna, just for reference, that door directly in front of us is the Babe Ruth suite. There's an Oscar Wilde suite here. I freaked out when I saw it.
I want to wait for his phone.
Right? Can you smell that? It's like cigar smoke or something. It's like stale.
It's very heavy. It's very heavy. It's very heavy smell.
It was like a stale cigar.
I'm pretty sure Babe Ruth liked to smoke cigars.
Yeah, just like cigars.
To even say Babe Ruth was a casual cigar smoker is an understatement. While in Boston, playing for the Red Sox, he loved cigars so much he actually invested in a small, local cigar company. Being a fan of his own rolled cigars, he would, in his own words, smoke them until he was, quote, blue in the face.
And for some reason, oh God, please stop, stop. Don't do that.
What's up?
You okay?
Okay, you guys, yeah, like I'm hearing someone scraping their arms right against the walls.
Ooh,
Like,
Turn it up.
that's weird. We're gonna take you down where we had something, and we're having connection issues again. I'm just gonna walk.
Hold on.
downstairs.
Oh, it's like, why are you going so fast?
Well, I'm trying to get out of my connection issues.
Oh, okay.
That's interesting that you said the thing about the scraping of the walls, because we were in the lobby earlier, and we walked by, and then like the newer part, and we walked by this like big pane of windows, and it sounded like someone was scraping their fingers across that way. Yeah, we're gonna.
this is almost kind of like, not that it, but it's almost, all I got was mental patient.
Ooh. Is it somebody from the Emily Morgan that wandered over here?
Yes.
Okay, they just need to go back home.
I mean, yeah, they were so close together.
Okay. Is she
Whoa.
across? What'd you
Yes,
hear?
she is across.
Was that? I swear I heard a little kid's voice.
Little boy.
Yeah, it sounded like a. Well, little boys kind of have that higher pitch. I'm just making sure it wasn't the squeak of the stairs. Because it sounded like.
We've got a connection issue again now that you're talking about the little boy.
Let's review what just happened. Just as we are about to cross the threshold into this area, the camera stops recording. And it doesn't start recording again until after I hear the little boy's voice.
Okay. Is she
Whoa.
across? What'd you
Yes,
hear?
she is across.
Was that? I swear I heard a little kid's voice.
Little boy.
Yeah, it sounded like a. Well, little boys kind of have that higher pitch. I'm just making sure it wasn't the squeak of the stairs. Because it sounded like.
We've got a connection issue again now that you're talking about the little boy.
Good. Great. Okay, whoever's messing with the electronics, can you please stop for just 5 minutes?
They're getting their energy.
I do not like that thing.
We are over by the May West suite.
Okay, so the woman I keep seeing, she's in this red dress. It's red.
Am I in the right area?
Yeah, you're in the right area. She's just leaning over the balcony. She does not know you. She's just leaning over the balcony. Or if she does know you're there, she don't give a damn. Red dress. It's got the big buttress on it on the back.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't want to move on. Because she's not ready. But she doesn't want to stay there.
Can she not go through the portals?
No. She is tied to that hotel. She is tied. She a working girl?
That's what I was wondering, if she was a wife or a working girl.
Weird.
Dead.
Yeah, it's so weird how there was nobody in here.
Hey, can you do me a favor?
Sure.
I don't need you guys looking right at the mirror that you just passed. I will.
You want it like that?
Something. Yeah, something was trying to come through. War. Death. Help. Me.
My hand that's holding the phone is like tingling. It's really weird.
Help. Me. Help. Me. What did you mean?
And she's really writing.
Okay, so it's. Oof. Okay, I know you want to. Okay. Something's really getting there. Okay. So far I've got the Lord does help me and help my family. Help me, help me, help me, help me. Face the music. The music won't stop playing. Ballroom.
We can't get it. Holy shit. I just saw someone in that window. It was a straight up face. In that far window, like you see the center one right there, that far one was a face.
Blocking it, damn it. I was hoping maybe I saw it, but I was blocking it.
Okay, we got another message coming in. It says you must move on. You need to help them. Trapped. Lots trapped.
There's a lot of people trapped here.
Oh, I believe it.
Yes. Okay. Keep asking questions. I'm gonna stop writing.
Okay.
Keep asking questions.
How many people are here? Okay. How many people are here? Just on this floor, next to me.
21.
21. Is Sally one of them?
No.
No. Where are you at, Sally? I'll go to a different floor, but I want to talk to Sally.
She's in the hall. Hall of what floor? Third.
We're on the 3rd floor. Is she in that hall?
What if she ends up in our room?
No.
She's not. Okay, that's our hall. I'm just gonna point you down the halls I can see. Now there's.
Yes.
Keep going this way.
Yes.
Okay.
She's almost in tears. Yes.
Is she okay?
Yes.
Oh, we haven't been down this way.
She's not okay, not okay, not
Okay.
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 Oh,
So quiet.
what's wrong? Why is she so distraught? She's really freaking distraught. Okay. So this hotel, and this is probably where I'm getting that mental patient feeling too. This hotel is basically like a big padded room for them. Those were trapped. They can't get out.
Okay.
Don't leave me.
Okay. I won't to.
You're sweet. You're pretty. You're sweet. You're one of the kind ones.
Okay, good.
You guys looking for ghosts?
Yeah.
Third floor, yeah, we're on the good floor.
Cool. Are y'all looking forward to?
Well, usually you see them better like what, 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. You
Yeah.
get shoes where it's really quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're just doing our initial run through with our psychic right now.
No, 3rd floor, and there's a couple suites that people have seen a lot of things in.
Oh, wow.
Usually in the ones that are tucked. Actually, this might be one right here, where it's kind of tucked behind.
Okay.
Okay.
There's been a lot of sightings in those, but it's usually this older side of the hotel, not the newer side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what they told us.
Yes.
Yeah. Can we get a haunted together?
Just accept it. and
Just accept
they're
it and
here.
go.
Oh yeah,
We're
definitely.
paranormal investigators, so like this
See,
is.
there we go, yeah.
Yeah.
Third floor and this side is usually a better side, and,
I don't think she knows she's dead.
Oh, we're talking about Sally, the maid
Oh,
that's
okay.
I
here.
was like, wait a
oh
second.
my goodness.
It's not.
Okay, I'm gonna let these people pass and then.
Have a good night.
Thank you.
He's like, really, she is really not okay.
Okay.
Is today some sort of anniversary?
I don't know. Let me. I'm gonna sit down on the stairs right here. It was the ghost hunting talk that upset her, isn't it?
She's just like, I can't,
You
no.
hear that?
Yeah, we heard knocking behind me.
It was like footsteps going up the stairs.
And there's nobody back there. Okay, sweetie. Where's the EMF detector? Do I have it?
Oh, I haven't. It's so hot.
Will she talk to me if I sit it here?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, she may talk, she may talk a lot.
Okay. Hey, Sally. I like you because you and my daughter have the same name. Your name means princess and your name means to dance. I'd love to talk to you. If you'll come over next to me, these numbers on this box right here will change and they'll let me know that you're here because I can't see you. I don't know if you can see me. But I'd love to talk to you if you're here.
She's just crying.
I just want to like lay down on the floor. I'm not going to because it's a hotel floor, but I just want to lay down on the floor.
I wonder if she's the one that like dumps over people's luggages and stuff because
Can we ask her questions?
You can ask her questions.
Okay. Do you know who spills people's luggage on the floor? You don't have to tell me their name. You can just tell me yes or no.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Is it just somebody playing pranks and being silly?
No.
Are they being like jerky? Like mean?
Yes.
Okay.
Want them out.
You want the bad folks out?
that's what I
No.
figured.
No.
Oh,
Okay, basically how she said it was like, no, she doesn't want, she wants the bad people out, but she doesn't, she meant that they want the people out.
Oh, like the spirit's messing with the people, want the people out. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. And she'll signal us when she's ready to not talk. Can I ask her about the towels that she brings people at night? I just want to know.
Okay, she's saying you know about that.
Yeah, I've heard about it.
What do you want to know?
I just want to know if that's you.
If you can keep a secret,
I absolutely can.
yes,
Oh.
it is me.
I knew it. I knew it.
That makes me really happy, sweetie. That makes me really happy. Does it make you feel good to take care of people?
That's what I do.
You're really good
That's what
at
I'm
it.
here for. That's what I'm here for.
You're really good at it. You're one of the ones that everybody talks about here. You're famous around here. Did you know that? People all over the world talk about you and how kind you are.
Why? I'm not special.
Yeah, you are. You're special because we're talking. Not everybody can talk like you can. Not everybody can show up like you can. Would she be wrong?
She's like on the verge of tears again. That made her really happy. She's still very confused about the ghost hunting. She's very confused. It's like she understands, but she doesn't understand why. Like, I don't think she truly believes she's dead.
Don't think about that. Don't think about that part of it. Just think of it as different ways to talk to each other.
The temperature keeps going down.
The temperature's going down. It's
Going
dropped 2
down.
degrees.
Yeah.
It's just different ways to talk to each other.
Like you and me talking?
Uh-huh. I have some other ways for us to talk. If you'd be okay to talk to me.
I can try.
Okay. That's all I want is try. And try works great with me. Is it okay if I leave my mask on while we talk?
Yes, but they're silly.
I know. We all feel pretty silly in them, but we just do what we gotta do, you know?
Sometimes they're scary.
I understand that. So what I'm thinking, Lauren, is getting the spirit box and probably,
Okay.
I'm thinking about having Bert do sensory deprivation and me
Okay.
ask it questions. And we can kind of set that up so that Sally understands it. So what I'm thinking.
Yeah, because from what and she's also saying you're different from the others. From what I'm getting, is you're gonna have to teach her how to use these tools.
Okay.
You're gonna have to teach her. I'm not sure about her education, but I think rudimentary
Okay.
terms.
I figured we were looking at like a little to no literacy level, so.
Like she backed away from that the moment you brought it out. Was like, okay, no thank you. Because, I mean, you're introducing technology, and I'm sure others have introduced technology to her before, but you're introducing things to her in a way that she may be more reactive towards.
I keep getting the word patient.
Yes. And that's going to be a two-way street. You both are going to have to be patient with each other.
Okay.
Do you know if someone's trying to cleanse the hotel?
I have no idea. There's a lot of like, hang on, I'm gonna turn you around so you can see me.
I'm sure.
I'm sure there's got to be something going on. There's a lot of like construction and stuff going on around the hotel, and it seems like there's a lot of like internal working going on in the hotel too. So.
Okay. Because the way that she's reacting, it's like she's had some very bad experiences with some paranormal investigators, like very bad.
Okay. It's 81 now.
Wow.
Oh my
That's
God.
5 degrees.
I'm just verifying
Yeah,
that on
okay.
film. It was 86 when we sat down. It's 81 now. The electronics haven't changed, but the temperature has. That's wild. All right, well, we're gonna head back to the room and switch up equipment real quick. I think it's supposed to rain here tonight. There we go. Hi.
Oh, freaking yes, it's supposed to rain.
I hope so. I have a face under here.
I know.
How cute is it that she thinks the masks are silly?
I mean,
We forgot to take a picture of
she
this.
is a ball of emotions.
But everything's good.
Is she like okay? I mean, is it just because she doesn't know what's going on?
She doesn't know what's going on. She is spiritually okay. I can't say physically.
Not physical.
Okay. So yeah, we just got back to the room and everything was literally going terribly wrong on my end, and I'm sorry, like I was trying to stay quiet and capture the investigation and everything was just going wrong. The gimbal was not working. The camera just stopped working too. It overheated, and it was just a bad technical issues on my end. So I wanted to say sorry, and I really seriously was almost done with this investigation. it seems like they don't want us to be doing this. And then Jane, being an amazing woman that she is, has been really supportive through this whole thing. So I feel better now. I feel less frazzled. And we're going to keep on with this investigation. We just did that walkthrough with Lauren. So Jane communicated with her what was going on, how everything was terrible on my end.
I was messaging with Lauren, and I said, I don't, because Lauren's on a different time than us. She's an hour ahead of us.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. She's an hour ahead of us. So I said, I don't know how late you can stay up. Our equipment is totally not working. None of what we recorded now, or none of what we did just now would recorded, which we were probably out there for 45 minutes to an hour, I'd say, and it's just gone.
Yeah.
It's just gone.
Like we did a video capture, screen capture for the live feed, or the live chat, and that's all gone. I could not find it. No. It's totally gone.
And like all of our equipment charged all night last night and today. Yeah. I mean, there's our backup batteries are charged. Everything's drained.
And like the camera, I did not even use. I charged up. I was getting ready to use the SLS, and I have this little action camera. Even that battery is dead. I had to change it. Have not used it, and it died.
And so when I told her, I said, none of what we did recorded just now, she says, figures, there's 96 plus spirits there. Which, I don't know if we got that recorded when she said, but there's at least 21 spirits on the floor that we're staying in, on the 3rd floor, which is supposedly the most haunted floor. And I said, holy cow, Bert's trying to figure it out. Poor thing is really frustrated with the equipment. And Lauren said they're draining them and trying to stop this session. You did ask if it was okay to investigate beforehand. So I did pray. I did our protection prayers. I did our prayer to St. Michael for me and Bert. But I didn't specifically ask for permission. So since we have the cameras going now, we'll just see what happens. So whoever's here, whoever can grant permission, I'd really, really like to talk to Sally tonight. If that's okay.
And this is her floor.
It's her floor. I just want to talk to her. I won't upset her. I just want to talk to her tonight. If you could grant us that permission, I'd be really grateful. But if we don't have permission, could you give us an unmistakable sign that that's not what you want? Be very clear. Could you give us an unmistakable sign that that's not what you want? Be very clear. Do that again, please. If you don't want us to investigate, knock on something really loud.
I felt the floor move.
I did too.
Right when you said that. And I bet we got that.
Yeah.
It sounded like a tap. But it was like it was a crack in the floor.
It was like
or
someone
creaking.
was walking on it.
Yeah. All right. So we're heading back to the stairwell where we were making contact with Sally. All right. So round 2 this time. I don't think we can lose anything this time.
Hopefully not.
Still can't believe that. I wonder how many people like come here for just the fact that it's haunted.
Probably a lot.
You know?
We were talking to a couple down in the bar earlier, and they're like, we just walked in our room, took a bunch of pictures because the room was great,
They took 7 pictures.
and then looked at them.
And they showed us the pictures, and there's orbs everywhere.
Oh, whoa.
No, just keep taking random pictures of odd chairs and buffets and hutches and on this side. And
I'm excited. So yeah, if you want to set the camera up, and then we can set you up.
Okay.
What we're gonna try to do is like ignore anything else that's coming through and just talk to Sally. So listen for the female voices.
For our female voice? Okay, cool. Okay.
And remember, she's gonna be slow to respond.
Okay. Alright, there we go. I'm not gonna be able to hear you, okay?
Okay. Alright. So just to catch the camera up, Bert's sensory deprived. He's got the spirit box going. He can't hear me. He's going to have his eyes open and closed periodically. I'm going to ask him questions. He's going to tell me the responses he's getting without hearing the questions. Okay. All right, Sally. So we talked about this earlier. This little box right here, it makes a lot of noise. I don't know what it sounds like to you, but to us it sounds like a lot of noise, like a shh noise. That's okay. It's not scary for us, and I don't want it to be scary for you. But if you talk to me next to this, then you and I can talk to each other. So why don't you come over here next to me and say hello? Come over here next to me and say hello.
I think I got a hello.
Okay, that's good. Can you tell me your name? Just so I know who I'm talking to?
Just like a really faint, like, woman voice coming through.
Okay.
It's really hard to hear.
Okay.
You don't have to be.
I don't have to be what? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Sally? I just want to talk to you. Can you tell me about the towels? Can you tell me about the towels? I heard.
It's because he said he wasn't.
Okay. Can you tell me about the towels that you bring to people at night? No? Okay. Are you here by yourself? Or are there other people here? Are you by yourself?
A lot of interference.
Okay. Can you come stand next to me? Can you come hold my hand? Just come hold my hand. It's okay. I want to be your friend. Can we be friends? Can we be friends, Sally? Are you scared? You're a very important lady and I want to talk to you. Will you hold my hand?
You look so pale.
I am.
There it goes. It was like all white for a second.
Are you touching my hand, Sally? Can you touch my hand, Sally? I don't want to do anything that makes you scared. I just want to be your friend. Promise.
Yep.
Okay. Will you be my friend? I just want to be your friend. Promise.
Yep.
Okay. Will you be my friend? Will you be my friend? So, I want to know about the towels that you bring to people at night. Do you do that because you care about them? Are you taking care of people? Do you like to take care of people?
What?
I'm just saw something at the end of that fucking hallway.
What?
I just saw something at the end of that hallway.
Really?
It was like a person, like, they appeared at that door and then they walked that way.
Like all the way down there?
Uh-huh. That far door, they just appeared at the door and then walked that way. Hey, Sally, who just showed up at the door down there? Who was that? Tell me who I saw. Who did I see?
Let's walk down that way.
Okay. I'm gonna film you. You just tell me what comes through. All right, Sally, tell me where to go. Is it okay if we walk around together? Bert's still got his sensory deprivation on. He can see, but he can't hear anything I'm
Hello?
saying. Hi, who are you?
Sounded like the little boy again.
Okay, what's your name? What's your name? Can you tell me your name? I'm gonna keep walking if you don't tell me your name. You can follow me if you want. What'd you hear?
What's that?
What'd you hear?
I just heard the boy's voice and said hello earlier when we were talking to Lauren. It was exactly that same stuff, same spot.
Oh, wow.
And it was this little boy's voice that came through and said hello.
You want to go downstairs to that portally looking mirror that we saw earlier?
Yeah, because we've been on the 3rd floor this whole time.
Yeah. Let's,
I'm going to still listen for any other voices now. So
okay, you go down in front.
just remember I can't hear you.
Yeah, I forget that. So if there's anybody that wants to talk to Bert, just let us know. Tell us what your name is. Tell us where you are. Go stand over there.
Harold.
Harold?
Harold just came through.
That was one of the names Lauren told us to look for. Hey Harold, can you talk?
Harold.
All right. Talk to us, Harold. Where are you? Are you next to the mirror?
Nope.
Nope. Are you at the table? Hey Harold, can you tell me where you are? Now you can't just tell your name and not talk to me. Come on, Harold.
It's a wild one.
Am I a wild one? I might be. You'll never know unless you talk to me. Tell me something about
No.
Nope. Are you being shy with me, Harold?
Jackie.
Is Jackie here with?
No.
Who else is
A
here?
lot of male voices coming through.
Okay. Is anybody sitting at this table right here?
What's up?
No, I'm talking to them.
Oh, okay.
Is anybody sitting at the table? Is there anybody sitting at the table?
Morgan.
Where are you? Are you a man or a woman?
Sally just came through.
Sally, I want to talk to you. Can you come stand next to me, Sally? Come stand right here. We'll stand together. Did you know?
Probably not.
Probably not? Okay.
I'm ready.
All right. Is that Sally that's ready? Is Sally ready?
I heard, what's that noise?
Male or female?
What's that?
Male or female said, what's that noise?
Female. She's
Okay.
like, what's that noise?
Okay. You don't have to be scared of that. Is it scary? Is the noise scary? Are you scared? You don't have to be. Just talk to me. That's all you have to think about is us talking.
I want this.
Okay, good. I want this too. Can we sit down together? Can we sit down together? Do you want to sit down? You don't like this room, do you? You don't like this room down here, do you? We're at the King Ranch Suite. You don't like that room.
Let's switch.
Okay.
Oh, I swear I just heard Morgan come through again. It was lady.
I'm gonna
Both times.
turn it off so I can kind of reset it to my ears.
Okay. She just said feel bad. What do you feel bad about?
Here.
You feel bad that you're here? Who else is here with you?
Inside them?
You're inside who? What's your name?
This way. There you go.
Where are you taking us? Before we go anywhere, where are you taking us?
This way.
Okay, well.
I know where we're going.
Okay. Well, we'll trust you. You gotta play nice though, okay?
Yes, sir. I know. Union?
Tell us more. What's down this way? Why do you want us to go this way?
It's my home.
It's your home?
I'm going home.
Why do you want us to go with you?
I'm okay.
Do you want us to take you? Do you want us to go with you? Because we gotta stay here.
Yeah. Find. No more.
Well, we gotta stay here. If you want to keep going, you can go.
Leave.
All right. Well, if you have to go, we can't go with you. We're staying here.
Hi.
Hi. What's your name?
The Raven.
The Raven. Was that your nickname?
Whatever.
Is that what I'm supposed to call you? What's your real name?
Olivia?
Oh, hello, Olivia. How old are you, Olivia?
Behind you? Please stop.
Do you want us to sit back down?
Hello.
Hello. Who's here with us right now?
Too fast.
Are you a male or a female?
Hello. Hello. That is good. I feel.
What do you feel?
Strong.
Oh, why are you here right now?
It's the COVID.
Whoa. How do you know that?
If not for that, help me. I'm here. Honey. Honey, I love.
Are you talking to me? Are you missing somebody?
Sit down. On the furniture where
Oh.
it's red.
Red furniture?
Hello. Hello. What do you want?
I want to talk to you. Who are you? Who's here with you?
Dead?
Is there
Raincoat?
what?
It stopped.
What?
Like it stopped. I thought the machine turned off.
The spirit box
It
stopped?
didn't. It stopped and then went, oh, hello.
Oh, like you didn't hear any of the
No, like there was no choo-choo, there was no black, there was just, it was stopped like the machine, like I thought the batteries ran out.
Whoa.
And then it was just, hello. Heard the same hello again come through. Hurt me.
Who hurt you?
Hurt me.
We're not here to hurt you if that's what you think. We're here to talk. We don't mean any harm.
Don't lie to me.
Not yet.
Turn it on.
How you doing, man?
Good, I got it.
Good. Is this okay? This is Oh.
I'm here and I'm happy.
Who are you? What's your name?
It's my post.
Who are you here with?
Like 5 of them.
Are you protecting somebody?
Talk.
Who are you here for? There's nobody there.
Nobody got off that elevator.
There's nobody in there. Oh my god. I have chills like to the max.
Nobody got off that elevator.
Oh, somebody just went down too. Why?
Like that dude just got on and went down.
Yeah, how the did it? Like, we said hi to him.
Yeah.
And that was like,
I mean, we just literally walked out there and then came back right here.
it's been rolling, so we got that.
What the?
There was nobody there. Unless he was with us.
I want to take a break until closer to midnight, and then I want to come back when it's late night and active.
Ooh, I feel static again.
Yeah. I wanna...
It's like only in a particular part, though. It's not my whole arm.
There's something about that hallway up there on the 3rd floor. There's something, I don't know if it's a portal or if it...
Well, she stuck us on the 3rd floor for a reason.
This is the
so.
most haunted part of the hotel. Like, it's something about where, you know how we've been making fun of like the half steps and stuff like that, like the half floors?
Yeah, like there's one down there.
It's like, things change when you go up and down those half floors. It's just, it's weird. Like your ears pop like you're in somewhere different. It smells different. Like.
Well, let's go back to headquarters.
Let's go to headquarters.
So, like, you can feel, I feel the air charging up.
Yeah.
I literally feel it charging up. Like, for some reason, I can feel that tingling all over now.
So basically, we've got an old hotel, we've got a super bloody battle, and we've got a hospital all right next to each other. Buildings like that and sites like that are kind of known to be like superconductors of traumatic spiritual energy. So the fact that we've got the 3 of them right here together, we're surrounded by limestone, and we've got the San Antonio River running all around us. We got some ghosts.
Oh my god.
Ghosts.
And they're strong.
Jesus.
Alright, so one last run around the hotel. We're gonna go check out the garden area down on the main level. But as we go down, we're gonna check out the stairs and do some more silent spirit box there and see if we get any spirits and conclude the investigation. I mean, already, this place is haunted. This place is haunted.
Ask me if the Menger's on it. It's haunted.
Alright.
I'm right here.
Who are you?
Sally.
What? Sally? Do you like us? We're definitely here to talk to
I don't
you.
understand.
Yeah, I mean, this is a box. You can talk to us through this, and we can hear you. I know it seems like magic, but literally you can talk to us.
You're pretty. Pretty.
You're pretty.
Better?
Is this better?
I can hear.
You probably like fewer amount of people, don't you, Sally? Are you still
I'm
with
right here.
You're still with us, Sally?
I'm right here.
Hey. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Hey. Please.
Please what?
This thing. You stink.
No, it's not gonna hurt you. We're not trying to be mean. And I did put on deodorant, so.
I don't know.
Keep talking to us.
Hello.
So this is.
Hello. I'm gonna kick your ass.
What?
This is silly.
That's Sally. Sally, keep talking to us.
It's just right there. What? Something happened. By the light. Hospital. Old hospital.
Let's go by where we heard the taps on the window. So we're in the garden area of the Menger Hotel. It's so dark out here.
Waste. Cancer. Person. Walter.
What's got me? Scared me. What is her name?
Hayden.
Why are you here?
Hayden.
Hayden. Why are you here?
Mastery.
Is there anything you want to tell us? Did you knock on the window earlier?
No.
That wasn't you?
No, sir. Look up. Oh, hello. It's me.
Where?
Right there. Over. There. You think I'm 7?
Did you knock on the glass earlier?
Yep.
That was
Yep.
you.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Wait, hold on. What? Did it just come through like that?
Uh-huh. Like it's coming through as I'm saying it. That yep, yep, yep,
Yeah.
yep. It was like a little kid going, yep, yep.
But I was asking, I was like, was that you tapping on the glass earlier? It was literally right here. It was right here. What? Baby. There's fingerprints.
Shut the up.
There's fingerprints right there. This is exactly where it was. You can see them. And it was 3 or 4. I remember it was about. This is exactly, we were on the inside and we weren't rolling, but I started rolling after it happened, and
That's me.
there's a,
Boy.
that
Flexible.
is a fingerprint. Trying to get, that's a fingerprint. That's a fingerprint, and that is a fingerprint.
That's Hayden.
Hayden,
Bart. Boy.
do you like it here?
Uh-huh.
'Cause we definitely love it here too. You have a gorgeous... As we pan across the area, we capture what appears to be this odd-looking figure in one of the third-floor windows, watching us. Is this the same face Jane saw earlier?
I just saw someone in that window. It was a straight up face.
You have a gorgeous playground here.
Bullshit.
Ooh. Who am I talking to now?
They giggled after they said bullshit.
Oh, you sassy little Hayden, aren't you? Oh,
I just heard a bell ringing.
Yeah.
are you getting some food?
No.
No? You're just playing around?
Hello.
You want to go play? You don't have to keep talking to us.
Stop recording.
I'm sorry, I can't.
We're not playing.
I have to keep...
It's time. Walter.
trying to gather evidence. I can't stop recording. Do you like being here?
Water?
Do you like being here?
Walter. Walter. Magic. Walter. Water. 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 Not Walter. Water.
Okay.
Water. Deep water. Deep water. Halloween.
Did you drown? What
Water.
Why are you worried about the water? Are you trying to warn us?
Yep.
What happened in the
playing.
water?
It's an old story. Kind of.
What happened in the water?
Excuse me. Boy. For a...
Who?
Hi. The fox.
What about a fox?
Heart attack. All of them.
Who? All of who? Oh, this is funny.
Don't touch that.
What? Well, I know it's not mine. I'm not going to touch it.
Pass. No, sir. Bad, bad, bad. Trust me. Enough.
Okay. I'm not trying to upset you.
Fox, enough. Run.
All right. Well, we'll leave you alone.
Stay. Say something.
Do you want us to leave?
Rude.
We're not trying to be rude. We mean so much respect. it'll just keep going.
Yeah. It just wanted me to go to the pool, and we can't go to the pool.
Yeah.
So. But I think someone drowned in the pool, and that's what happened. They were trying to tell us.
Yeah.
But somebody with cancer, like cancer kept coming through, I guess. It was like the pool and water and cancer
Okay.
were like the things that were...
Yeah, and the water kept coming through.
It was weird. When we first started, and I was walking like from that door to that hallway, it was like there was somebody on this side and somebody on this side, and they were talking on either side of me, like about me. I couldn't really tell what they were saying, but it was like one would talk over here and then the other one would talk over here, and it was like they were responding to each other.
Oh, wow.
It was two men. It was definitely two men.
There's a lot of male voices coming through when I was doing it too. Man, I can't believe we found those fingerprints on the door.
That was crazy.
Like,
Exactly where we heard.
I'm like, why would fingerprints be there?
Yeah.
Like,
Watch us have stirred some up, and then all these nice people that are like, why don't you wait until 3 in the morning to find the ghosts?
oh, it doesn't matter. I mean, well, the witching hour is not anything to joke around about, but ghosts don't have watches. They're not going by our time. They're on their own time. As rough as tonight has been, I'm glad we kept going.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you, Lauren, for supplying us with some good guidance.
Mm-hmm. Always appreciate it.
Menger. All right. Well, we're going to go back to headquarters and call it a night, but come check out the Menger yourselves, y'all. Yeah, it's freaky. As we wrap up the evening, we leave our night vision room cam on throughout the night, just in case we catch one last phenomenon on this trip. After only falling asleep for about 2 minutes, this happens. I wake up around 4 a.m. to find the TV off, the camera off, and the extension battery drained. Was this Sally's way of showing us that she had checked in on us one last time before we left? I turn the TV back on, and it remains on until we wake up.
Sally White's murderous husband was arrested and held for 24 hours. Once released, he fled San Antonio, never to be heard from again. Sally died from her injuries 2 days later, on March 30th, 1876, and possibly the only place she truly felt safe in her life, the Menger.
You said your goodbyes? Aww. Yeah.
But weird things happen, and like we get ghost calls from rooms that are empty but from the historic site. And we don't know because it's static in the end and there's no one on the other line. And then we call back and of course you're like, there's someone in that room. Go check your security and no one will be there. Yeah, here it is. So it says the second one up. Okay. Hotel account to cash pay to coffee for Sally. Cause see, she was shot March 28th, died March 30th.
Yeah.
So that was a total of $32.
1876, we got a top.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, the top
Yes,
of the
perfect.
ledger, April 17th.
Wow.
Yes, you're welcome.
Awesome.
Glad you look at this. I'm gonna go back to this.
Awesome,
But
thank you.
enjoy this.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
There it is. They paid for her burial.
$32?
Yeah.
Damn.
You sweet girl.